Infidelity is not just betrayal, it is humiliation. When a woman cheats, she does not simply break trust. She attacks identity. A man who gives his loyalty does so fully. When that loyalty is dishonor, he does not just feel hurt. He feels replaced. And nothing wounds a man's spirit like feeling disposable. No apology can quickly repair that kind of fracture. Because betrayal does not only damage love, it damages pride. Silence is often the final warning. A mature man does not always argue. He does not always shout. When he feels consistently disrespected, he withdraws, not in weakness, in decision. He begins to detach emotionally. He stops explaining himself. He stops fighting for understanding. And one day he leaves, not dramatically, but permanently. By the time he walks away, he has already been gone inside for months. Love does not require you to endure humiliation. Commitment does not demand self-erasure. Choose a woman who protects your dignity, who corrects you privately, not publicly, who respects you even when she disagrees. Because a real man does not stay where he is constantly diminished. Not because he is fragile, but because he understands that without dignity, he cannot lead, build, or love properly. Guard your self-respect. It is the engine behind everything you will ever accomplish. A woman who can't be led will eventually lead you to ruin. She wanted a man who could lead. But the moment you tried to lead, she fought you, questioned you, resisted you. She confused leadership with domination, discipline with control, direction with ego. And now you're exhausted. Because trying to lead an unleadable woman is like steering a ship with a hole in the bottom. She thinks equality means rebellion. She doesn't want a partner. She wants a rival. The moment you set a boundary, she calls you insecure. The moment you make a decision, she accuses you of controlling her. She wants leadership she can edit, followership she can pause. But legitimacy doesn't grow in power struggles. It grows under structure. She submits only when it's convenient. In public, she calls you her king. In private, she mocks her leadership. She agrees when the stakes are low. But when real direction is needed, she argues, undermines, stalls. You lay out the plan. She lays out her feelings. She doesn't attack her ideas with logic. She attacks them with tears. Every time you stand firm, she cries you down, guilts you into silence. A woman who can't separate her emotions from her leadership will drag the entire house into emotional warfare. She calls herself strong, but what she really is loud. Volume is not vision. Stubbornness is not wisdom. A woman who demands to lead but won't accept correction is a danger to any legacy. She wants the benefits of male leadership without the submission it requires. She wants you to protect her, provide for her, cover her. But when you ask for alignment, she calls it oppression. She thinks submission is slavery. But what she doesn't realize is that rebellion is expensive. It costs peace. It costs protection. Eventually, it costs the relationship. You can't let a woman who trusts her feelings more than her vision. Every decision becomes a debate. Every disagreement becomes a disaster. She doesn't trust your leadership because she's ruled by emotion. And emotion will always sabotage direction. You'll spend your life trying to drag her into destiny, while she pulls both of you back into dysfunction. Leadership is a burden and she'll make you pay for carrying it. She wants a leader until leadership gets heavy. She wants the comfort of your strength, but not the discipline of your decisions. That's not a helpmate. That's a hindrance. Men, please pay attention to this video.